Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and I was just commenting on a post on Facebook, so I figured, I bring this story up so many times, I might as well just put it on the channel. Maybe other people want to hear about it, but basically I was starting to collect some of the Auto Art Mach 1s, and I'll put a link in the description to my video that talks more about these cars, which is actually where I got this picture from. It was that video, but anyway, I was collecting all the different colors of the Mach 1s and found that the blue ones, the azure blue ones, were the hardest to find. And my twin brother had an azure blue Mach 1, so any chance I could, I picked one up. And so I had two of them, and I just decided I was going to sell one of them. And so basically I put it on eBay, and they're a very sought after car, the blue ones. They were the first of the auto arts ever to be made, so they sold out quickly, and they're just hard to find. So anyway, I put this one on eBay, and it's this very car that you see here. And person bought it. I didn't think much of it. And a little backstory is I was buying my other ones. I had to get the white one, and I think it was one of the other colors from England. And when they showed up, they were missing a wheel. The wheel had popped off, and so I didn't think much of it. I popped the wheel back on, and that kind of thing happens in shipping. Well, apparently this car had arrived to its new owner, and he said, "Hey, the wing popped off." That's all he said. So I said, "Well, my policy is no returns, and I'm not going to return the car just because the wing popped off. I myself had wheels pop off, and so pop it back on." And I guess he didn't like that answer. And so the next thing I knew, I was getting an email from PayPal, who didn't want to hear my side of the story, and just told me that the car was being shipped back at his expense, but as soon as it was marked shipped, the money would be taken back out of my account. And I thought, okay, well, this guy is playing hardball. He really wanted to, he didn't care about my no returns policy, and so whatever, I'm getting the car back. And so I waited, and sure enough, the money was taken back out of my account, and the tracking number was given to me. And sure enough, the very exact same box that I had mailed out showed up again. And as you can see, nothing wrong with the box. But when I opened it up, I was horrified to see that the car was torn into pieces. So what he had done is he took the car apart and tore all the pieces off it, even parts of the engine. He tore the little exhaust manifolds off, and broke the rear taillight, and all kinds of stuff, and then took a picture of this and must have shown this to PayPal, saying this is how it arrived, and therefore they valued his claim. So of course none of it made sense. There's no way that the body of the car was removed itself, and pieces from underneath the body of the car, like the exhaust manifolds and all that, were pulled off, and then the body of the car magically made it back onto the frame of the car. So, the box itself was in perfect condition, so it was obvious nothing had happened. So be aware that PayPal will not care about your side of the story. They're going to protect the buyer. And, once the car got back, and I tried to contact them and said, look, this is what happened. They didn't care. They didn't even answer to me. Also, in the end of the day, I lost shipping, paying to ship it to him, and he lost shipping to get it back. But anyway, that's how it worked out. So anyway, needless to say, the car's back in my possession. I glued it back together. You really can't tell. Luckily, he just tore the pieces apart but didn't really break anything. And so another thing I wanted to add is, as soon as I had told him that there was no returns and all that, he immediately was asking about the insurance for it, and was really upset that I only insured it for something like $100. Thinking nothing was going to happen. And I actually posted this on Facebook or something, or somehow somebody messaged me from eBay and said, hey, this same guy had the same problem, because I must have marked a comment on his feed saying that what he had done. And so someone contacted me and said, you know what, I had the same problem, the same person. I shipped it to him. He must be trying to get insurance money and the item, or, something like that. So anyway, just watch out if you're shipping stuff out. Make sure it's fully insured, and hopefully this doesn't happen to you. Thanks for watching.